We are following breaking news this morning. U.S. missiles strike Syria. President Trump says the airstrike is vital to national security. Russian President Vladimir Putin calls it a violation of international law. Thanks for being with us on this Friday morning. I'm Kerry Charles.
And I'm Melissa Painter. This is a story we are, of course, following for you all morning long. But before we give you more information on that, we do want to provide you with a quick check of your weather. Good morning, Emily.
Good morning. Chillier today, and it's going to be windy in Thomasville right now. You're going to see peaks of starlight, but as the day goes on, mostly cloudy skies will take right back over again. Temperatures are in the mid-40s across most of the Piedmont. We have 31 degrees though back in Sparta, 36 in Hillsville. This is where we have high wind warnings back along the Blue Ridge, just like yesterday. Here across the rest of the Piedmont, east of the Blue Ridge, wind advisories. You can expect those winds to be between 20 and 25 miles per hour with higher gusts. Right now, we have 18-mile-per-hour sustained winds in Greensboro, 12 for Burlington, 10 in Winston-Salem. So, yes, it is a breezy morning. And, of course, the winds only pick up from here. We will have mostly cloudy skies. Your forecast high for today is 57 degrees.
And now back to that breaking news we're following for you all morning long. U.S. warships fire missiles at a Syrian airfield, and it's likely to create even more tension with Russia.
Russian President Vladimir Putin called the attack a violation of international law. Jackie Baez has more on the first direct U.S. military involvement in Syria.
Tonight I ordered a targeted military strike on the airfield in Syria from where the chemical attack was launched.
The United States launches a missile attack on a Syrian air base in response to reports that Syria's President Bashar al-Assad ordered a chemical weapons attack on his people, including children.
It's crimes against humanity that were just committed by Bashar Assad. I'm sure the Russians are also complicit in this as well. I know the president was appalled by it.
President Trump ordered the launch of dozens of cruise missiles against the Sharat air base from 2 warships based in the Mediterranean Sea. President Trump says the airstrikes are vital to national security interests.
He put his credibility on the line, I think, in terms of saying that this was unacceptable, that it crossed many, many red lines. How does that impact the United States? That it shows when a president says something, that his strategic intent is carried through by action.
Some in Congress are worried about provoking Russia with action against its ally Syria.
I'm very worried about Syria itself escalating to a bigger conflict because of the potential for flashpoint with all these great powers playing in the same sandbox.
But some military experts say that the Pentagon has already factored Russia into its strike plan.
The Russians are not going to attack American forces on the ground. That would actually put us at war with Russia, and they don't want a war with the United States.
Russia has been Syrian President Bashar al-Assad's most powerful ally. Russia has argued the chemical weapons that led to the civilian deaths were rebel-controlled, not Syrian government-controlled. Now, through a spokesperson, Putin called the U.S. airstrike aggression against a sovereign state. Again, he said it's a violation of the norms of international law. Syrian refugees in North Carolina